In the middleweight division at UFC 287 for the middleweight division title. We got another rematch here between Alex Pereira, 7-1, the Brazilian, taking on the Nigerian former champ, Israel Adesanya. He's 23-2. Both guys 6'4". Adesanya's got a 1-inch reach advantage, pretty much even. He's a switch stance fighter. Pereira, we know, stands right-handed. Now, more activity from Pereira, 5.2 significant strikes per minute to about 4 per minute for Israel Adesanya. So that's, over the course of 25 minutes, that's 25 significant strikes, which is why Adesanya has got to pick up the pace in his fight. Takedowns, forget about it from either fighter. They're trying to stand and strike, which is why it's a tough matchup for Adesanya. Both guys got great takedown defense, 73% Pereira, 77% Adesanya. Now, in the last fight, before the finish, Adesanya had a pretty good lead, like 10 or 15 in significant strikes going into round 5. And then Pereira turned it on and got the finish, 2:01 into 2 minutes and 1 second into the 5th round. Now, before that, Adesanya was ridiculous. Major winning streak if you look past the Jan Blachowicz loss for the UFC light heavyweight title at the time. I mean, he was beating everyone. Sean Strickland, Jared Cannonier, Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vettori, right? He lost to Blachowicz. Before that, he beat Paulo Costa, Yoel Romero. But he hasn't had a finish since September 26, 2020. And I'm thinking he's either got to get the finish here, or he's just got to have a ridiculous pace, shooting for 150 to 200 significant strikes, and just continue to work and not be worried about running out of gas. He's got to be in great shape, and he's got to just frustrate Pereira, who is a real slow-paced fighter. Even though he's got 5 significant strikes per minute, kind of lulls you in. But you got to have activity and not let him be comfortable in his shoes. And if Adesanya does that, I think he takes the belt back. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction. A little bit of delayed on this one because I had to really think about it. A lot of times we do it on the fly, and we are now, but I really believe Adesanya is going to go in there and find a way. I mean, he's a specialist in this area. Tough matchup with Pereira, the fact he beat him 3 times now, but that won't matter in this one. Adesanya wins, likely by decision, to move to 24-2 and get the belt back. And then we all got to hope there isn't another rematch. But that's the way it goes down here in the middleweight division at UFC 287.